What is up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the channel. Yippee clappy, it's another series. So this is something that we've been talking about on the background with Ryu for, I think, at this point, honestly, quite a while. Also, hi Ryu, Ryu's here.
Hey, what's up?
Good to have you here once again. And also, here now I can so say that Digimon lives and is coming back sometime in the very near future. So big ups on that. But yeah, what are we doing today and what are we doing in general on Granblue is essentially, I mean, the title kind of gives away. Essentially, we are going to be going through the entirety of the Granblue Fantasy versus roster. We're going to be playing a set normally first to 5, but since the first episode and we're going to be doing mains for the first one, we figured that we might as well do first to 7 for the starter. And essentially, whoever wins, it could be either one of us, well, who knows, whoever wins then is going to pick their next character for next episode, and the loser stays on the character that they lost with. An example, we're going to be, spoiler alert, we're going to be starting with Beatrix versus Yuel, and if by some miracle Ryu wins, that means that next episode I'm going to be still on Beatrix, and I still need to win an episode on Beatrix to be able to move on, and Ryu's going to be moving on to another character. Now, how we actually move on to the next character is where things differ. So there might be a slight player skill difference in this series. Very slight though, like microscopically small, but a small gap in player skill. And I also haven't played this game since like half a year ago. And that, I think that was one session when I tried a new character, but we're not gonna worry about that. But essentially how we're doing it, it balances things out only at the start. So essentially when I win, I get to pick whoever I would like to move on next. When Ryu wins, he then randomizes his next character. Now, the issue here, obviously, well, issue for me is that at the end of it all, like, the ultimate goal is that you need to win with every single character. And you literally the other day just hit Grand Master on Lunalu, so this guy might know something about
fake.
something.
It was reset, so yeah. You got it for free.
But you might know a little bit more about some characters than I do, and maybe, like I said, like maybe you're just slightly better than me. But it's close. It's close though. My B5 Beatrix goes absolutely bonkers, but essentially, that's what we're doing, and like I said, like we're starting things off with a first 7 to give our mains the ground, and then for the following episodes, it's gonna be a first to 5 every single time, and that should be like nice length for episodes. But obviously, especially the start when I'm still getting used to the game, there are definitely gonna be some blowouts, but that's a part of the fun. And we also have plans in doing this similar type of thing for other fighting games as well, but it just made sense to start with Granblue. And yeah, but honestly, I think that's about it. And normally, like, I drop series like once a week, but I think here, like, there are gonna be multiple times when we're recording multiple things in a row as well. So I think for this, like, I'll try to drop a couple per week to get through it. But my personal goal, I said previously, if I can get through 7 characters before Ryu completes the roster, I'll be happy with that result. But all that yapping out of the way, Ryu, how are you doing and how are you feeling about what we're doing today?
Pretty good. I've got a lot of practice playing Lunalu. I at least got it to 600 crystals last season in 2 days, so
that's terrifying.
Let's see how it turns out. Also, this is just in Granblue. If you were playing Street Fighter 6, for example, he always defeats me 22 to like 3 or something.
The issue there is that that's or play one character. In this game, I play one character, you play 60% of the roster, and usually I still get smacked on my main. But you know, that's why we're doing multiple games. You know, first I let Ryu get comfortable in Granblue, then we move on to something else where, you know, maybe I'll shine, then we'll do something that we're both kind of scuffed at. Yeah, this is a fun idea, because every time, like, the thing I enjoy about most in fighting games in general is just like learning characters and getting to try characters, and this is a great way to get there. Anyways,
Which
RPS,
cabinet do you want?
RPS me for the side. Is there an RPS here? 3 to 1 shrimp.
That's too quick.
Okay.
We need emotes.
Okay, wait. Are there actually? Wait.
Various emotes. You can, let's say, not is scissors, clap is rock, and salute is paper.
Oh wait, I need to. Okay, wait. How do I actually emote? Oh, okay. Not, clap, salute. So not is rock, clap is scissors, and salute is paper.
Yeah.
All right. I know which one go. Is best of one. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
You're nodding. I'm saluting.
Fuck.
So I had paper. You had rock. I win.
Yes. Which would you like to get? All right. So starting things off is gonna be a Yuel versus Beatrix. Like I said, 1st to 7. I don't remember if these rooms actually keep track, but we'll do our best to keep track. No, okay. Can I quit out here? We need to, every single time, we need to the first game, we need to let the intros rock.
Oh, I turned the music off. Happens.
But yeah, the first time, let's just let the intros rock, and then for the rest, like, we can just jump right into it. Alright, and I do apologize in advance. I am very bad at talking as I'm playing, so bear with me. Anyways, good luck, Ryu.
Good luck. You know about the fox flames?
I have heard something about them.
The light fox flame you can not mash. The mid fox flame you can mash, but you can't spot dodge.
I see. I'm famously very good at dodging.
So what you're saying is I should not bother doing the M?
Probably not. At the start, it's also gonna be rough because I don't even remember my own character's frame data, so there's gonna be something that obviously, that's also another thing which is nice about, like, obviously if you lose your stuck on a character, so then it gives you another episode. All right, you're slowly learning your character as well, which is gonna be extra nice for when there are characters that we know less about. Not what I wanted, but I like that myself. Ooh, why am I grabbing? Grabbing Gary. Oh, that's probably
The actions. I'm used to people mashing. Besides
I'm trying something new, you know? It's called being patient.
Sounds tough.
I know.
That's a low.
I know. Oh, trust me, if there's one thing that I do not forget about... Oh, okay, it does show it there. Perfect. If there's one thing that I know about this game, is the 3 characters that have a standing low as their final. That's the one thing that I won't forget. I've been traumatized. Yuel, far from them, the bane of my existence since the dawn of time. That's cool, right? Yeah, the I don't know why I thought that was the close. Whatever, like it. I'm dead.
So when did you change your name to Luna Good Girl?
It's been a while. I remember the idea there was because at some point, like, it was when a bunch of people were playing Yuel. I remember changing it to So Sad in Real Life or something like that. And then after that, like, I think when I was like officially, okay, it's Beatrix, it's the Beatrix show and not the Seok show. At that point, I was like, you know, it's So Bad Guy and she's okay. Those clash. Oh, I didn't have to do that. That was very meaty. Nice, nice. So it was just like, alright, it's So Bad Guy, it's Luna Good Gal, it's the reverse of that.
Makes sense.
That's the story behind my very inspired name.
Do I have a similar playstyle or something?
Yeah, like, I think they also have like few just moves that are very similar. I don't play so I don't play Guilty Gear in general, so I don't remember the move. I think it was like Ryuugami. One of his moves definitely is like very similar to one of I want to talk about it, okay? Everything I do, oh yeah, double block. Everything I do, I promise there's a thought behind it. Just the question is whether the thought is smart or not.
You'd make a great Yuel player. You just have to stop the thinking part.
I was gonna say that we're gonna get there, but honestly, I'm doubtful. But that's the beauty of the series, you know, things start the toughest that they should ever be. Ooh,
Yuel is not my best character.
Yeah.
She's my favorite character, but...
Too early, I let go for blocking. Not blocking, holding down.
Con. Oh yeah, there's no yip yips because I'm playing in Japanese and I believe Weebfox is also playing in Japanese.
I do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yippers.
Is Weebfox, you know, that's, wait, that was -4. The one issue, like I said, is gonna be the fact that, won't remember what the, okay, but imagine it hit though, it would have been high. Like, one thing, obviously, because we're only playing one set, like, you won't have you'll have time to learn the frame data, essentially.
That's a bit too much. Yeah.
Not too much on me, gang.
Well, to be fair, the one who is winning will do learn that.
Man.
So I'm at an advantage. Yet again.
Whoa. I guess it's just... I'm sending it. Sometimes you just gotta let rip.
We can also do a Beyblade session. Is there a multiplayer Beyblade game out there at this point in time?
I have no idea. I've never really been a Beyblade person, I will be honest.
The fireball is...
No.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta send it.
I like it. Learn for the best, you know? So obviously this would be very fast if we were doing it to 5.
How long has it been?
The recording is 14.5 minutes, but obviously there is also like 5 minutes of my like starting yap.
I mean, we are aiming for like 20-minute sessions, so that's perfect.
Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that was
I hate this thing so much. They actually patched that to make this happen less often, but it still happens all the time. Oops, I'm dead. Do you know the Berko combos? Oh my god. Oh! I take it.
That is not what I wanted. I wanted a fireball, but okay. Oh, I wanted to DP, but I fucked the input.
Time stop.
Yeah, that was the closest round yet, at least. There was some semblance of actually playing the video game there. Yeah, that's not an overhead. Okay, I did read that. I was just too slow on, I guess, putting my... We're getting there, slowly. I guess I was too slow. All right. The mission accepted. Take one game.
He's like 60% tail man.
Cheers. It's a lot of tail. A lot of tail, a lot of... What's his face? Okay, don't think that is right.
Oops. Nah, that's plus. Patience again.
Forgot the backstab is not invulnerable.
Is it in any game?
Tekken. Actually, don't know about Tekken 8, but it is in.
Keep talking. I need you to keep talking in situations like that. I'm so dead. In Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken 7. The reason why Korean Backdash is so good is because of that. I don't know about, like, I'll be honest, I don't know in Tekken 8. I don't remember anything about that game, really. So, I would assume so, still. But Tekken 7 definitely is. That's why it, like, fucked me up for a long time in Dragon Ball.
Was Tekken versus Street Fighter always so one-sided? It feels like everybody's hating on Tekken 8, and even though there's some hate for Tekken 6, everybody's playing that game.
Yeah, I think in Tekken 8, like, the most popular was at the start, but then it's just been, every patch has been worse and worse. Oh, wait, could you hold in this game to attack? Actually, I'm not sure. So I definitely just got hit because I tried to attack. I do know that in Dragon Ball you can hold attack. I don't remember in this game.
You can. You can either press grab as well when it's like a perfect attack, or you can press an attack button, then you'll be minus or something and take some damage.
Oh yeah, it's the yeah, I was talking about throw taking, or throw, like, taking jump, because there I didn't input anything, so my character just laid on the ground. But if I press something, then I take like that. That's what I was mostly referring to. Okay.
So how many overheads does it take until you defeat? Oh, nice. That will hurt. I got hit by
Beatrix combo for the first time in... okay. I spoke too soon. My fault, OG. I DP'd! Okay. There I'm definitely sure I DP'd, but I guess it just didn't come out.
Yeah, I think the time slow messes with your inputs a bit.
Very likely. Also, like one thing, not having played fighting games in a long time is like I genuinely am like struggling with photo circles. I noticed that when I was doing the little bit of lagging that I had time for them.
In Granblue, I never do real inputs. I always use the simple stuff.
I did that for the supers because for Beatrix, it actually matters.
Oh, nice.
I could have killed, but I got it. And I had 2 kills in the session, which is like, you know, that's honestly not that bad. Alright, that was so fast. You take the first episode. Give me one salty run back.
If you what back?
Salty run back. So just one more game. Just for the hell of it.
Sure.
Alright. That was since that was just 7 in a row, I figured, because I don't like these being like around like 10 to 20-25, like under half an hour is good, and like that's what I think is nice, because for everything else that doing, it's always like so long.
How long was the last Digimon episode? 6 hours or something?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that was, I think, 4 episodes combined into one.
Match failed due to connection issues.
Yeah, let me try again. Okay, there we go. It just told me to please wait. And the gold ship told me that, asked me if I was running to the store for groceries.
Also, chat, if you look like Namaya's mom, hit him up.
Oh.
He's been desperate for years at this point.
Youch! I'm doing it. First knockdown, fuck it.
The fireball? I can't deal with fireballs. I'm playing Yuel.
Youch! First 6-inch age of the set, by the way. Well,
I wanted to see the tail.
That's scary. Okay, projectile, hold it. I forgot that they changed that far age. Alright, you got it. Because that used to be like, you need to space it, and I think it was neutral at best, but now it's just like, it's almost always like unpunishable, which is very scary. Alright, well, very unsurprisingly, Ryu take the first game, so now, actually, okay, so you don't need to, record your POV for this stuff. Are you cool with doing it like this? Let me show you the screen, and let me click random for you. So we're gonna find out which character you will be tackling.
That's not
next.
how random works here, because you just pick Lunalu and you see the character you got afterwards.
Wait, can you not randomize here? Because
there's a random button all the way on the bottom.
Yeah, because if I press it, it just gives.
Damn it!
Okay, then, okay, how do we do this?
I can just pick Lunalu with all characters enabled, besides Yuel, and then we'll see, and we won't play until next session.
Actually?
But that's kind of...
Wait, you know what? That's a good idea. Yeah, you know what? We can... I was gonna say, like, we'll do something that I'm doing random stuff, and then you'll just tell me when to stop here. You know what? Let's do that. So, do you have to set it up here? You have to set up Lunalu.
You basically press Lunalu twice, and then you get a list.
Then from...
And then, I just have everything enabled.
Okay.
Do you need proof of that, or do you believe me that I won't?
I think we'll just because it doesn't.
Oh, you can just do it, yeah.
We can just boot up into a match and whatever character you land on with Lunalu, like that's it. Then we can just right? Or yeah, actually yeah, never mind. We can just quit to room. Yeah, we don't have to play it out. I forgot. So yeah,
Beatrix.
so but yeah, I do believe you, and at some point you're gonna have to do every single character anyway. So I don't think there would be a reason for you to cheat anyway. So we'll just boot up into, again, obviously cuts on this stuff where we can boot up into a game, and whichever character now shows up is gonna be
Uno.
I did hear that as well. So it is gonna be Andre, the man himself, is the one that is gonna play next time. So it's gonna be Andre versus Beatrix. Cool. But yeah, I guess this works because obviously since you can just quit out into the room here, that works perfectly fine. Ow, asshole.
I'm done.
Okay. That's the gist of it. And like I said, I got my ass beat. That will probably continue for at least a good few episodes, but at some point, like, there are some characters I'm sure, like, actually, you know what, are there, like, what are the, if you're thinking, like, what are the characters that you actually like feel like you have no idea? Are there characters that you haven't tried at all?
I've gotten, I believe, 20 or so, like half of the cast to masters, all the female characters besides like 2 or so. I haven't bothered with the male characters besides Gran.
Gotcha.
I suck especially with Zeta, Bazuraga, Eustace, Seox. I don't know what this guy, how his block works. Lancelot is trash. Who do we have?
Did you just say roast session?
Fairy. Grimnir. I hate Grimnir. I'm a pretty good Lorraine. Because it's a troll character.
I hate this character so much.
I can't play Vilnius. My Kek is annoying to deal with, but I managed to get to the master.
Your Kek is annoying to deal with, interesting.
Yeah, I have a really bad 2B. I suck at Avatar Belial. I can't play Lucilius at all, because he has this charging mechanic for levels. Yeah. I can't play Beelzebub, I can't play Belial. I can't at all play Nier. I can't play Sandy.
I mean, I did notice that there were, you mentioned quite a few characters that you do have in Masters that you mentioned as, like, I can't play them for shit, which is,
you don't need to be able to
that's
play. Like,
okay, but my highest ranked character is S1 on Seox, so. But yeah.
You never play rank.
I have played, like, 50 games, though.
I think you won against me with Seox when I got Yuel to Master.
That's when I played the game, though. Now it's been rough. But that's why we are back. But I will also, like, I'll have, like, training session. I'll try to, like, learn stuff about my characters, like, in between these as well. And especially, like I said, like, sometimes we might record a couple of these in a row. Because, like, for example, now, like, if this was a blowout, if we had nothing after, like, we could do another session as well. The issue there is I'm a very slow learner, and especially, like, I don't have the fundies for a lot of characters. So if it ends up being like I win and then I would have to immediately jump into another character, that's gonna be very difficult. But still, regardless, like, we do some stuff like that in the future, so we're gonna get through this. But I will, like I said, it's not gonna be a clean sweep, like, surely not. That would actually be scary. Like, imagine it's like, how many characters are there in this game? Like
43 or something if you include
like
the X characters. I think it's 10 per row, and there are 4 rows, so it's 39,
right,
and then you have 3 X characters, so 42 at the moment. And another one was announced. Do you have all the DLC?
Oh, wait, who was faster, Ilsa or Meg? Or who came, like, last?
That's the newest one.
Ilsa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will get the DLC, so obviously we can continue this into the DLC stuff. It would be kind of neat to do. Obviously, there's a chance that, because I don't know the release schedule, the release schedule has been, like, not the fastest for Granblue in the past as well. So like there's a good chance that we finish the series before the DLC stuff comes out. But if that's the case, then we'll just return, and I guess if we finish it, then we can just call it there, and when a DLC character drops, like we'll do a first to 10 with both of us playing the new DLC character or something. We'll figure it out at that point. But for the time being, I'm just trying to, you know, let's focus on getting that first win at some point, and then things will get better from there. But like I said, the start of things are gonna be rocky because I need to get used to the game again. But once I feel more comfortable, like I'm sure we'll get some dubs here and there. But I will still say, lower expectation. If you're a betting person, I wouldn't bet on me. But I will say, if it hits, then, you know, the profits are gonna be crazy. Because the odds are stacked against you. But like I said, like, this is just a fun thing to do, a thing to also get me back in the game, get me back into fighting games in general, and I think, in my opinion, like, really cool way to us, for us to also discover stuff about other fighting games after we venture on from Granblue. Like I said, like, we have a few games already in mind, but there's a bunch that, like, I would be down to do. So, and also, like, I don't think I said it before. Shout out to you, Ryu, for coming up with the idea in the first place, because I think this is cool. I think we changed it, like, from the initial, it being like a bingo board or something. We changed like one thing, but like 90% of the idea is just Ryu's idea. So shout out.
Yeah, I wanted to have it like as a Monopoly board kind of deal where you roll the dice.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, but essentially, I had to, you know, put the like, let's do every character stamp on there, which is, you know, it's easier for me because it's for you. Very likely, it's for you. Every character for him. I'm just trying to survive with first my character. I think actually, if I'm thinking, who do I actually like feel even remotely comfortable in the roster is like Bia, Seox. I wouldn't put Vayne there. Siegfried maybe. Ladiva has changed a lot from it. Maybe Gran. Grima used to play, but they changed him so much. I have always wanted to learn Vera, so I guess throw her there. And then like Lucilius and 2B also has changed so much from back when I played her. So there's 8 characters that I feel I have played at least. So it's like, if I can get through those and actually start learning a character for this, like that's be interesting. But that's also the scary thing, which is like after, oh yeah, I also just now realized, since we do have EX for 3 characters, do we consider them different characters?
Yeah, of course. They have an entire different kit.
Can you get
like
them from...
Cheetah normal is okay, X Cheetah is trash.
That's fair, but you can't get them from Lunalu.
Yeah, then
so
you have to toss a coin if you get one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just, I figured like we can just do it then. Like if you get them from Lunalu, like do we just do like the first time you get them from Lunalu, it's considered the roll. Or actually, we can just do like if you get Gran or Jita or Narmaya from Lunalu, then like you just pick whichever one it is, and then keep them in the roster, and then you can take them out after the next one rolls around. Actually, also
I'll just do a normal version first, and then the next character will be the X version, and when the character gets tossed out.
That also works.
That is easier to keep track of, because if I get Grand next session and when I re-roll him, I don't know in 3 weeks. I won't remember which
I
version
need 2 back-to-back thumbnails with the same 2 characters in the thumbnails, though. So
you can change the image that it displays here.
Wait, do these characters have different...
No, but I can send you a screenshot. This is how the screen currently looks for me, because I
can
go with the default.
Wait, also, I want to say I mentioned it, but I'm not sure if I mentioned it. So, like, I'll just update at the, like, essentially start of each episode, like, on the screen, you'll basically say, well, we'll do, like, So I'm my cursor here. So we'll do like the upper half of the character or the lower half of the character. Like we'll put like if Ryu has one with the character, like for example, next time you'll see a big R on Yuel's forehead. And if we somehow somewhere along the line get to where like we've both completed one character, then like for example for Yuel it would be like it has a big R here and a big W here. I guess we can do color. Well, what color do you want for your our rear? Do I do purple or do you want something else?
Navy blue.
Navy blue. All right, got it. Then I guess we'll do red and blue then, because then that just makes sense. So we'll do that. So slowly we'll then mark off the roster, and like I said, at the end of it all, the whoever wins with every single character is the victor. This was a longer one, obviously, because we had the yapping about the rules at the start, and now more here. And obviously, we did a an extra game, and you can bet your ass off. If I ever get 5-0, I'm always asking for the salty one back. But in the future, like these should be around 20 or so minutes, which I think is a perfectly bite-sized video. But for that, I need to lock in and actually get good. So hopefully next time. No drop supers and more confirms of stray hits and just getting more offense going in general, because that's what we're gonna start with. But regardless, oh yeah, let me say this. Oh yeah. That's just the default. Yeah, we can just I can just throw the EX somewhere there so it just works. But yep. First episode done. Ryu, what are your thoughts before we close it off?
Yeah, it was fun. Can't wait for you to get a bit more practice in with the bear core. Also, don't forget to leave a comment telling Weebfox to pick Yuel next, so he gets to play the character.
This agenda. I can't wait for it to be like your one-off from winning, and then you start playing with your toes or something, throwing it, so it goes to where like I eventually get to Yuel, and then when I get to Yuel, it's like, all right, time to crush your hopes and dreams.
And now we will always go 5-4 then.
but don't no throwing. Don't I will know if you're throwing.
I would never.
But yeah, we have integrity here. But yeah, like I said, probably you'll. Like I said, I didn't say that, so I'm just lying now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, I am also very excited for this. It's good to be playing the game again, and I'm excited for the future. And I will lock in. Trust me, it might take a few episodes, but at some point I will start taking games, and then we'll start taking sets. So it's not gonna be can Weebfox win a set with Beatrix when Ryuu's playing the entire roster. That's not the series we're doing here. I'll make sure of that. But with all that being said, though, thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for the great games through. Always a pleasure, and we will see you all next time. Like I said, I'll try to sometimes drop a couple each week, but since it is Easter this time, I think actually I'll drop this on Easter because I don't think we're doing Pokemon. So if things go as I'm planning them to go, this should go up on Sunday. But thank you very much for watching. Happy Easter, and we'll see you next time. Stay awesome. Peace.